Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I'll be bringing you guys my final flight preview of the season as we are going into Week 17 of the NFL. In the last game for the New York Jets, they will be going up against the New England Patriots in Foxboro. As you guys know, the Jets have officially clinched the second pick in the NFL draft, and this game does not mean anything. If we win, we do not get the first. If we lose, we do not get the third. So we officially have the second overall pick. And we also found out that Adam Gase looks like he will be fired no matter what happens in this game. So all the Jets fans that are a little worried seeing the Jets win, thinking that Adam Gase's job is secured, that is false. According to numerous reports all across the media, Adam Gase will be gone 100%. I really hope that's true, and I'm going to believe it, and I think that it is going to be true. So stay tuned on this channel on Black Monday, which is the Monday after the game, because I'm going to go crazy when Adam Gase gets fired. So with that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoy. Let's jump right into my final flight preview of the season. So this game is going to be a game where I'm going to be rooting hard for the Jets the entire time. It would feel good to get a W to finish off the year on a 3-game win streak. I know last year we finished 6-2 to end the year, and all throughout the all-season, we're like, oh, we're going to carry over the momentum. We're going to have this momentum carrying over into next season, and it never happened. So I'm not going to say that's what's going to work out, but I feel like a 3-game win streak after starting 0-13 is a good sign for this team. We want to see the young guys get used to winning, like Mekhi Becton and Denzel, all these young rookies. We want to see them get a taste of winning, and we want to build a winning culture. We are way off from building a winning culture. I know that. We're nowhere close. But at the same time, if we can dominate the New England Patriots to end off the season, I'll have a good taste in my mouth. I don't know about you guys. The Patriots just got destroyed from the Bills on Monday Night Football. So if we can go to Foxboro and we can defeat the Patriots in dramatic fashion, that will end off the year a little better. I know a lot of Jets fans are upset that we not get the first pick and Trevor Lawrence is out of the picture, but we still have the second overall pick. There's still a lot of prospects for all the Jets fans that want a quarterback. Zach Wilson and Justin Fields look like good prospects. For those of you guys that don't want to get a quarterback and you'd rather build around Sam, there's a generational offensive tackle. For those of you guys that want to trade down, there's a lot of options. I'm going to break down each different avenue that Joe Douglas can do in the offseason. I think they have 3 options. They have either draft a quarterback, draft that tackle from Oregon, Sewell, or trade down. Those are 3 options. So I'm going to make videos about all 3 of those options and what's good and bad about each. So make sure you stay tuned on the channel for that. But I digress. Let's get into this matchup. So we find out that rookie running back La'Mical Pirine has tested positive for COVID. What's crazy about this is the first positive test for the New York Jets all season, and it comes Week 17. Kudos to the Jets for following protocols, I guess, because I feel like every other team had positive COVID tests but the Jets, surprisingly. Remember, we had that scare early in the year where we thought we had COVID, but then it was a false positive. So their contact tracing, and a lot of players did not practice the other day, but I think La'Mical Pirine will be the only player not playing due to COVID. So what am I looking at to end the year? I want to see the rookie step up. I want to see Sam Darnold target Denzel Mims because it seems like they are not getting him involved in the offense. It's a little frustrating. We want to have a little sense of optimism for Denzel going into next year. I'm not saying that I don't have optimism already. When we get the new coach and hopefully we get another wide receiver alongside Denzel, I feel like Denzel is going to have a breakout year next year. But I definitely want to see Sam pass it to Denzel. He passes it to Brashad too much, and Brashad Perriman did not look good last week. He dropped 2 really good passes from Sam, and it's frustrating. But I just want to see if this defense is what it was last week. Can we continue the momentum? Is Marcus May going to be a baller? Is the defensive line going to keep eating? Even without Quinn Williams, his defensive line is borderline elite. Jonathan Franklin-Myers, Foldy Fatukasi, those 2 guys are eating. Nathan Shepard is playing out of his mind. The entire unit on the defensive line is extremely impressive for the New York Jets. So what can they do under Frank Bush? This Jets defense looks like a different animal under Frank Bush, and it's really intriguing to see how much of an impact it was when he took over. Another guy in defense who's been impressing me is rookie cornerback Bryce Hall. He looks like a solid corner that should be starting in 2021. Maybe he's not our CB1, but maybe we sign someone in free agency and Bryce is our CB2. I'm very comfortable with that because he's showing signs of really good ball skills, tight man-to-man coverage, and really elite tackling. So Bryce Hall is definitely a huge bright spot for the New York Jets, and I'm excited to see what he can do and bring to this team in the future. Maybe he can get another pick to end off the year. He has 1 pick on the season, and that was a one-handed, dramatic, crazy interception for Bryce Hall. So I like what I'm seeing from this Jets defense. Is this Marcus May's last game? I sure hope not. He is a free agent, so we don't know if he'll be back. But going on to the offensive side of things, can Chris Herndon get involved again? Because he had a really good game the other week. Sam Darnold seems like he's getting in the rhythm with him. Is Mekhi Becton going to finish the year off strong? The left guard, Pat Elflein, is playing out of his mind as well. That was a crazy waiver wire pickup from Joe Douglas, and he is mauling people. So I love what I'm seeing from this offensive line. I want to see Sam Darnold have a really good game to end off the year. Whether you want Sam to be on the Jets or not, you want him to play well. Because if you want the Jets to trade Sam, that means if he plays well, his value goes up. If you want the Jets to build around Sam, you want him to play well so we can be more comfortable about next year. So I'm rooting for Sam Darnold to have a really good game so we can either get his trade value up, because if he plays well, then a lot of teams around the league will look at Sam and say, okay, this is a guy that's worth to give up a lot of draft capital, and the Jets will move on from Sam, or vice versa. So I really want to see if Sam can start getting more comfortable in the system and start, throwing the ball downfield. And I felt like he was starting to do that, and the coaching staff just instilled that into his brain. Dowell Loggins and Adam Gase just made Sam Darnold into a check down quarterback, and it's so frustrating because if you watch Sam in his rookie season under Jeremy Bates in 2018, that was not Sam Darnold's game. He was playing fluid. He was comfortable. He was moving out of the pocket. He was throwing the ball downfield to Robbie Anderson, and he was really accurate with the ball, and his footwork was really good. This year, everything regressed under Adam Gase and Dowell Loggins, and it's really frustrating, and you can tell the difference from his footwork. He's scared in the pocket. He doesn't step up into the throws like he used to. He doesn't look downfield. He misses wide open players because the coaching staff is probably telling him, check it down when you're in trouble, because they don't want to turn the ball over. And that's what bad coaching does. It makes you not confident in yourself. And you can tell Sam Darnold is not confident in his play right now. Could a coach come in and change that for whether he's on the Jets or not? I surely believe so. If the Jets move on from Sam and wherever Sam goes, I think that he has a chance to be a really good quarterback. But that's just my opinion. If you guys disagree, again, that is totally okay. I know there's a lot of Jets fans that are completely over Sam Darnold and they want him off the team. That is totally okay. You guys are entitled to your own opinion, and you have a lot of evidence to back that up, because Sam did not play good football at all this year. I'm not saying Sam played good at all this year, but I'm still rooting for him. I'm a Sam Darnold fan, and if the Jets decide to keep him and build around him, then I'll be rooting for him. I'm going to be behind it. If the Jets decide to draft a quarterback like Zach Wilson and move on from Sam Darnold, okay, I'm with it. I'm just going to be going with the flow. Whatever Joe Douglas decides, I am with, because I trust Joe Douglas more than anybody else. That does it for this flight preview. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys are predicting for this game, and give me some predictions. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned all throughout this crazy season on Jets Media. I really appreciate all the support. That does it for this video. Let's go Jets. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Peace.